The masajid is only for our elders. The masajid is only, even my son is not reaching the age yet where I have to invite him to the masjid, to come with me, to learn, to benefit. And when you want to call him, now time is over. أول ما يجب أن يعتني به الوالدان وأن يحفظ الأبناء كتاب الله كما ذكرنا بعد الإيمان منذ صغرهم فيشبوا وقد تعلقت قلوبهم بحب كتاب الله سبحانه وتعالى وتعظيم كتابه. So this is one of the important things we have to teach them, the book of Allah Azza wa Jalla, in their younger age. And don't say they're young. Don't say they're young. They're memorizing all the teams here in US. The football teams. The names. They're memorizing the names of the football players. They're memorizing who has moved to which team and how much they're making. قصة عمر بن أبي سلمة أصح دليل على سرعة الحفظ. The story of Umar ibn Abi Salama. He has a beautiful story. This is the proof of their memory and how fast they can learn. قال عمر بن سلمة كنا بماء ممر الناس، يعني الصبيان يجلسون على الماء حيث يمر الناس فيستقون. وكان يمر بنا الركبان فنسألهم عن النبي فيقولون يزعم أن الله أرسله أوحى إليه بكذا وكذا، يقرؤون عليهم بعض الآيات. قال عمر بن سلمة كان صغير، قال فكنت أحفظ ذلك الكلام وهو لم يرى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم بعد، لم يره. عمر بن سلمة, he said, I used to sit where people would go and, to the well and get water. And people will pass by, the one who went to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I used to ask them, what did the Prophet, what did Muhammad said today? So they will say, he is saying that he is a prophet and that Allah revealed to him such and such, and they will recite. What will Umar ibn Salama will do? He will memorize. He didn't see the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam yet. قال فكنت أحفظ ذلك الكلام. He said, I used to memorize that. وكأنما يقر في صدري. He said, I have it by heart. فلما أسلم قومه. He said, when my tribe, when my people became Muslims, وأمرهم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بالصلاة, and the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم commanded them to pray, he said, فنظروا. He said they were looking on who is the most memorized from the Quran. قال فلم يجدوا أكثر قرآنا مني. He said they didn't find anyone who memorized Quran more than me, and he was a young boy. قال لما كنت أتلقى من الركبان. How did he memorize? Just only by the people passing by getting water. Alhamdulillah, we got water, mashallah. Jazakumullahu khair. So they chose him to be their leader, their imam, leading them in the salat. قال وأنا ابن 6 أو 7 سنين. I was 6 or 7 years old. حرص النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم على الأدعية سواء كانت أذكار الصباح أو أذكار المساء. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم would teach the adhkar. As Abdullah ibn Abbas said, he used to teach us this dua, as he used to teach us the surah from the Quran, أعوذ بك من عذاب جهنم, I seek refuge, O Allah, from the punishment of Jahannam, وأعوذ بك من عذاب القبر, and I seek refuge in you from عذاب القبر. اصطحاب الأولاد إلى المجالس. We know the story of Abdullah ibn Umar when he was a young boy. And Umar brought him to the masjid, or brought him to one of the gatherings that the Prophet ﷺ is sitting with the companions. And the Prophet ﷺ said the example of the believer is like a tree. This tree does not give up its leaves. So the Sahaba start to name names of the trees in the desert. Abdullah, he said, it came to my mind that it is the palm tree. But Abu Bakr was there and the great companions were there, and I was too shy to say that it is the palm tree. When they left, he told his father, Umar, he said, it is the palm tree and I know it. The Prophet ﷺ, it's the palmity. Abdullah said, I know it, and I was going to say it. قال عمر رضي الله عنه لأن تكون قلتها أحب إلي من كذا وكذا. Umar said, if you would say it to the Prophet ﷺ by the time, it will be more beloved to me than such and such. Yani encouraging his son, encouraging his young boy to come and attend the beneficial gatherings. نربي أبناءنا وبناتنا على القدوة. You want pious, righteous children, you have to be the role model, the good example. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, the mother of Imam Ahmad, his father passed away when he was a child, so his mother took care of him. قال أحمد رحمه الله فحفظتني أمي القرآن وعمري 10 سنوات. He said, my mother taught me Quran, I memorized it in the age of 10. قال أحمد رحمه الله كانت أمي تلبسني اللباس. Used to wake me up in Iraq, in Baghdad. She used to wake me up and dress me. وتوقظني وتحمي لي الماء قبل صلاة الفجر. She used to warm water for me before Fajr. And I was 10-year-old. فيتوضأ, so he will make wudu, and then she used to dress, and she used to take him to pray Fajr in the masjid. His mother. His father passed away. And this is what this mother would do. This is one role model. This is the qudwa. This is the example. In the opposite, we know the story about the Umar radiallahu anhu when he went in Medina, when he was the Khalifa, and he saw this young lady when her mom told her, يا بني اخلطي الماء باللبن أو اللبن بالماء. She said, oh daughter, go ahead, mix milk with water. Cheating. So the daughter said, but didn't Amir al-Mu'mineen told us not to do that? Umar radiallahu anhu forbid us to do that. This is cheating. فماذا قالت الأم? What did the mother say? وأين أمير المؤمنين الآن? He said, where is Umar right now? He's not here. He's not seeing. فقالت إن لم يكن عمر يرانا فرب عمر يرانا. If Umar is not seeing us, not watching us, the Lord of Umar is watching us, and he's watching me. So al-qudwa wal-mithal, and that's how we are ruining our children. By sometimes billah, being the bad example for them. We teach them how to cheat, how to lie. This is us, parents, and they're looking at someone to emulate. They're looking at someone to copy. They don't see except what? Except us and what we teach them and how we do behave in front of them. And I will end inshallah with this famous saying of Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyya rahimahullah said, أكثر الأولاد إنما جاءهم الفساد من قبل الآباء. The grand scholar Ibn al-Qayyim, he said, most of children, the reason why they're ruined, because of their parents, because they have ignored them. وترك تعليمهم فرائض الدين وسننه. They didn't teach them the fara'id, the fundamentals of the religion and the sunan. فأضاعوهم صغارا. They neglected them when they were young. فلم ينتفعوا بأنفسهم ولم ينفعوا آبائهم كبارا. They didn't get benefit at this younger age. At the same time, they didn't benefit their parents. كما عاتب بعضهم ولده على العقوق. يعني ولد يعق أباه والأب يقول لماذا تعقني. As one of them was complaining to his child, and he grown up, he said, why you boycott me? Why you're not dutiful to me? فقال يا أبتي إنك عققتني صغيرا فعققتك كبيرا. He said, you were not good to me in my younger age. في الأكل والشراب ما شاء الله أفضل أكل وأفضل شراب. When it comes to food and drink, we'll provide them with the best food and drink. When it comes to doctors, we choose for them the best doctors. But we ignore the spiritual raising and upbringing. قال فعققتك كبيرا. So here I am right now. I'm in this age and I'm being undutiful to you as you were undutiful to me. وَأَضَعْتَنِي صَغِيرًا فَأَضَعْتُكَ شَيْخًا. And you neglected me when I was young, and now here I am, I'm neglecting you. So inshallah, Shiekh Ramadan is about to take the microphone from me. جزاكم الله خيرا. Are we on time? طيب. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
Assalamu alaikum. Jazakumullah khairan. Inshallah, we request everyone to, inshallah, continue sitting and listening to the following speech, because after that we have the dinner. So please be patient. The following subject is very important, and especially for the youth. You need to sit and listen and understand and try to learn something. It's going to be about the challenges facing our youth. And our speaker is Sheikh Muhammad Al-Farwa. He's from Mantika, and is coming, inshallah, to share with us some ideas and some of these challenges, and how can we resolve them, and how can we, courageously face these challenges and diffuse them. So we request everyone, inshallah, to sit and listen. If anyone leaves without listening to this speech, there is no dinner for him. So please, sit and listen. We are keeping the count, inshallah. So here I'm giving the mic to Sheikh Muhammad Al-Farwa to share with us, inshallah, these challenges. Jazakumullah khairan.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله. Indeed, the most truthful of speech and the best words are the words of Allah. وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. And the best guidance is the guidance of our beloved messenger Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. وشر الأمور محدثاتها. And the worst of affairs are those things we introduce into this religion of ours. وكل محدثة بدعة. And everything that we introduce into this religion of ours is an innovation. وكل بدعة ضلالة. And every innovation is misguidance and it leads astray. وكل ضلالة في النار. And every going astray, every misguidance is in the hellfire. ثم أما بعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We thank you for putting this conference on with such an important topic, because as my dear brother Sheikh Ahmed, he mentioned, if you're in the position of an imam in a city, you realize what's going on in your community. Many of us might have one problem in our family or our household, one black sheep, for lack of a better reference, and this is what's going on in your home, but this is issues plaguing our society. So I'm going to ask the youth, my brothers, my homies, I want you guys in front of me, please, inshallah, because this topic is stuff you're facing, and some of it is going to be stuff that you need to know the severity of. So come on in front, listen. Ain't no need to talk right now, inshallah. All right, I want you guys to listen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Baqarah, although it's in the ayah where He mentions during the month of Ramadan that there's permissible relations between the spouses in the evening hours, right? He ends the ayah, you guys settle down, crisscross applesauce, right? He says, تِلْكَ حُدُودُ اللَّهِ فَلَا تَقْرَبُوهَا كَذَلِكَ يُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ آيَاتِهِ لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. Allah ends this ayah with saying something that is a message for all of mankind and for the Muslims. These are the limits set by Allah, so do not approach them. When Allah sets a limit, you don't come near it, because then you have a chance to fall into it. Thus does Allah make clear His ordinances to the people that they may become righteous. So Allah has set certain limits, and those limits are not to be approached. When Allah sets a limit, you don't even come near it. Life as a whole has submission to certain regulations. You live here. It says don't speed on this street past this speed limit. Why? For the betterment of society, because you're more likely to have an accident or run over a person or an animal. And Allah sets regulations for the well-being of His ummah. So we should be mindful of this. عن أبي عبد الله النعمان بن بشير رضي الله عنهما قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إن الحلال بين وإن الحرام بين وبينهما أمور مشتبهات لا يعلمهن كثير من الناس فمن اتقى الشبهات فقد استبرأ لدينه وعرضه ومن وقع في الشبهات وقع في الحرام كالراعي يرعى حول الحمى يوشك أن يرتع فيه ألا وإن لكل ملك حمى ألا وإن حمى الله محارمه ألا وإن في الجسد مضغة إذا صلحت صلح الجسد كله وإذا فسدت فسد الجسد كله